Hello, dear parents. I am Miss Xia. I am the Magnet Coordinator at Mandarin Immersion Magnet School. Here, I would like to share with you some information about the Mandarin course uh, before the data night to grade level teachers so that you get a school-wide general information about our Mandarin course from pre-K through 8th. And then in this presentation, I will also share with you about the two reports that you will receive. And so, I will elaborate some information about level Chinese as well. And also, lastly, the growth plan. So here we go. So this year we are using Chinese high frequency test for our pre-K through second grade as a measurement to measure our students' growth 3 times a year, BOI, MOI, and EOI. So students are required to meet 70% standards in each cycle to renew the magnet contract for the next grade level. Third grade through fifth grade, we are using Mandarin grades as well as level Chinese assessment, BOI, MOI, and EOI as a continuation requirement to determine whether or not we will continue the magnet contract for next school year. So for third through fifth grade, standards to the standards of expectation is 70%. And yet it's the same with 6th through 8th. The difference between 3rd through 5th and 6th through 8th are the percentage of standard expectations. So for 3rd through 5th is 70% because they're still elementary. For middle school, our students is 80%. There are two reports you will see. For pre-K and second grade students, you will receive the Chinese high frequency word report. This is what the report look like. It will says BOY. And let's look closer into each item. So on the left side, behind the numbers, you will see the words that students get tested on. The that's on the left side, and then the right side has some check and then the dots. So if you see a V, meaning the students actually mastered or got correct answer, the dot means they got incorrect. So why there's items that has both, VV or V dot or dot V, that means so any character has a star follow with after the characters. That means the students are required to answer the in both Chinese and English. So meaning students are required to recognize the Chinese character and pronounce it correctly, as well as needed to tell the teacher the English meaning of this character or the phrase. So if there's only one dot or one V, that means there's only requirement for recognize or pronounce it the Chinese character. So on the top right corner, you will see either the student has met the expectations, either 70, well, for pre-K through second it's 70, or did not meet expectation. Each student have 2 chances. So if the student at the first time at the high frequency word test they did not meet the expectation, the students will offer some interventions from the teachers for about a few days, and then they will receive a retest on the same test um, to see if they master after the intervention. But for the retest, the highest they can receive is 70%. And at the bottom right bottom corner, you will see the actual score for the high frequency word test. And here's level Chinese for 3rd through 8th grade. This is the sample report you will see. It is a standard report. There are 4 different levels for the level learning BOY. Here you can see this is grade 3. The target level is D through F, and these students received level I, which meaning he or she exceeds the target level. And then also you might see some below. If you see your students' master status says none, that means they're either getting a C or below D or below C. There's non-level. Or they are receiving approach or meet. Again, we will provide you the standard report, which only shows you the target level for the grade level, the student mastery status, and the progress against the target. There are detailed report available, which has the standards just like the TEKS. And students' mastery or non-mastery status, and then also the description, meaning what this TEKS are testing for. So every Mandarin teacher has the detailed report for each student. If you would like to see, hey, which standards my kid did not master, please reach out to your students' Mandarin teachers for the detailed report. Here, just wanted to give you a little bit more information about the level Chinese. We are using this platform. It is more, our goal or our intention is to align the Mandarin learning with our English language art. Just like our English has a reading level A to Z, learning Mandarin is the same. We do have levels as well. We are using ACFR standards. ACFR, ACTFL, stands for American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages. So it's not just towards Mandarin learning. Any languages other than English in US are using this ACFR proficiency standards. So level Chinese, they used the English language art standards called Common Core. It's similar to Texas, what Texas used as a TEKS, integrate with the Chinese national curriculum to come up with and then again, also align with the ACFR proficiency level to create a standards or Mandarin learning standards on all 4 domains: reading, writing, speaking and listening, which interpersonal oral, including the listening and the reading, and the speaking, to have our students to master or proficient this Mandarin language, as well as any other language that you're using, you're learning. So if you wanted to learn more about this, you can go into the website showed on the screen to learn about this platform, the standards, or whatever you call. But again, this is not a curriculum. It is a standards that we're going to use. Eventually, we will not use Better Chinese solely. We will more using as a standards, like we will tell our parents, hey, by third grade, you should at this level. By, middle school, sixth grade, advanced track, you should be on this level. So here is the standards that we created. Ms. Ina and I sat down based on our students' BOY level Chinese data. We came up with this level to start with. Again, this will change based on our students' performance. This is just from this BOY standards. So please don't freak out. I know it's a new assessment. Our students are not used to it. Our teacher is working really hard to make sure our students understand learning language is not just about the high frequency word test. So here you can see when you receive the report, these are the levels that you will see as a target level for each grade level. Please reach out to your student teacher for any other learning resources or detailed report that they can give you more information about your students' Mandarin learning. Here a little bit about growth plan. So if any student did not meet the grade level expectations for Mandarin course, you all signed the entrance agreement in the beginning of the school year, which you received the packet home, and then you signed a whole bunch of forms. So if you did not meet the Mandarin course expectations, I will have to call out for a growth plan meeting with you, the teacher, and the students. The goal of the purpose of the growth plan meeting is to keep our students growing Mandarin learning, to keep everybody accountable, ultimately to meet the continuation requirements so that you can go to the next grade level. Again, this growth plan is to help students grow. This is the whole intention. So I will follow up with the communication every 3 weeks based on the progress report. You can always reach out to me to see how your students are doing. Teachers, please also communicate with you with any students that you have a red flag or they actually have a growth after they get on the growth plan. So thank you for your time to watch this video. Please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.